Hi YouTube, it's me, the Shy Pianist, or you may know as Donald of Zephyr War Games, bringing you another deck profile from one of my many decks. It's been a while, and I thought I'd at least cover a few of the deck profiles that I have and have yet to do. So for all of you new viewers to this channel, as you can see here, all of these cards and sleeves are a deck of mine, and ones that I flipped over to show the monster card are decks I've previewed before. And so as you can see, there's only like a couple of few that we're still missing. They're yet to be covered, and so yeah, I've decided to try and at least cover a few more of these so that we actually eventually get through to them, because it's been so long to the point where I've actually got another deck to the roster. And yeah, before either banlist comes in and alters the deck entirely, or new support comes in, like the ice barriers. So I thought for this video I'll be doing deck number 3, Rin. This is 6 samurais. So yeah, let's get straight to it. I get into the deck profile, as always, my majority of my decks are in standard size sleeves. And secondly, as with most of my decks, you may have seen in my profiles before, these decks were to be made to be played for fun. So if you do want to play this a lot more competitively, by all means use this as a base, or just something to work on, and then cater it to your own preference and play style. So yeah, but just should always mention this before or like during my profiles, because people do say that you know, these can be made better, and I do know that. But this is just how I prefer to play a lot of my decks as they are. So straight onto the monsters, we are playing 2 Great Shogun Xian. So being able to just freely special summon while you control 2 or more 6 samurais, and then having the great effect to causing your opponent to only activate 1 spell trap card per turn. Next, we have 2 Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. You can only control 1 Grandmaster, but you can freely special summon him if you control 6 Sam. If this card is indeed destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can target 1 6 Sam in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So great to revive. Next, to the level 4 lowers, most of the special summoning deck, we are playing Triple Kizan. Just while you control another 6 Sam, special summon him, and gains 300 if you have 2 or more. We are playing the Triple Mizuho, the wife, and her husband, Triple Shinai. Basically allowing you to special summon if you control 1, if you have the other on the board, and Mizuho can tribute another face-up 6 Sam to target on the card on the field to destroy it, and 6 Sam Shinai, if it's tributed, you target a 6 Sam in your graveyard except himself and add it to your hand. So these 2 are what help instigate the loop, infinite counter loop on Gateway, and are very much needed at 3 of each. Next, we are playing double Elder of the 6 Sam. So while your opponent controls a monster, you control no monsters to special summon it. So it's just a free body on the board, and start putting counters on your cards. And next we have Triple Gageki. So when he is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower 6 Sam from your hand. Basically, just giving you just an extra board on 2 bodies on the board, and 4 more counters. Next, we are playing 2 Kagemusha of the 6 Samurai. So this 6 Samurai is your level 2 tuner, helps you get to your Xian for the synchros, and helps to get you into Natura Beast or Barkion. Being an Earth level 2, just an Earth tuner effectively, and just helps instigates those plays. Lastly, we are playing the one Xian Squire and the one Fuma. So yeah, apologies on that. I just realized yeah, Xian Squire is actually here for Beast, and Kagemusha's here for Barkion, or yeah, Xian. But yes, Xian Squire is only really here just to help you make Natura Beast, but can be freely summoned out by Zold, and the same is to be said with Fuma, to be summoned out with the Zold by sending one equip spell. So these are the level 1 tuners you just would want to play in the 6-Sam deck. On to the spells, we are playing the one Gateway. Nothing really is said about this broken spell. Next, we also have triple Xian Dojo. Racks up counters for each time a 6-Sam monster is normal special summon, and then you can send it to graveyard to special summon a 6-Sam or Xian effect monster from your main deck whose level is equal or less than to the number of counters that were on this card. So yeah, helps to instigate additional counters to be played with Gateway and the Infinite Loop. Speaking for more counters, we are playing triple 6 Samurai United. This card here allows you to get extra draws for each counter that are on this card. There are a maximum of 2 can be placed on this card, but still it's another card that can help rack out counters and then help the Gateway loop. Yeah, and that's for those. For the other 6-Sam cards, we are playing triple Xian Smoke Signal. Allows you to add a level 3 or lower 6 Samurai monster from your deck to hand, and it is not once per turn. It's another sort of rotor. We are playing 2 Asceticism of the 6 Samurai. This is mainly to summon out either Kagemusha from your deck or Elder from your deck, just so that you get an extra body on the board, or you can actually just go for the synchro plays. So that's what they're there for. The one rotor for the other spells, we have the one rotor, and for equip spells we have the Living Fossil and Divine Sword. The Divine Sword being able to just replenish itself by banishing, and the Living Fossil is just another equip spell to just give you an extra extender. So yeah, like just for some of the 2 equip spells that you could go with when playing this deck. Lastly, as always, I always play the one Raigeki, just for the board wipes or a bait on negation or whatever. And lastly, I do play 2 traps. This is the Musakani Magatama, which is the counter trap for 6 Samurais. Admittedly, a lot of people wouldn't be playing this, but for all of you who don't know, this is a counter trap that when a spell trap or monster effect is activated, where you control a 6 Sam monster, you negate activation if you do destroy it. It's just on the case that if you ever have this in the back row alongside with your big board of your Barkion, Nat Beast, or Xian on the board, and then this is just extra layer of protection for that, just to counter any of those. So that's it for that profile. I'm just going through it again and just realizing that I have to retract. Yeah, I can make use of Kagemusha to make into Nat Beast, because you can use with it with Elder. So yeah, I do apologize. It's been a while. Profile reading over through my deck, as weird as it is. So for the extra deck, we are playing 2 Xian. So this is just effectively easily made from spamming out the board, from adding your 6 Sam tuners, or even summoning out Xian Squire, while you have Kizan or whatnot, and then just summon this, and then it's just 3 extra counters onto your monsters, or not monsters, extra counters on your spell and traps, like Gateway and Dojo. Next, for the other synchros, we are playing Beast and Barkion. They are both easily made in a deck like this, and just easy, why not just capitalize on this easy synchro play. For the XYZs, these are more sort of like ranked for toolbox engines, because a lot of the time you'll be using Kizan for the XYZs. So like, and you want to keep your Mizuho and Shinai on the board. So for the rank 4 toolbox, I've gone with Guska for like defensive plays, Tornado for back row destruction, Castell to just spin cards if any problematic cards on the opponent's side of the field, Emerald for recyclability, and Cowboy for game. So these 5 cards can be like anything you really want. From what you can go for more links, you can go more synchros. Just anything of your fancy, or any other tech cards, extra deck monsters that you just may very well wish to put in this deck. Lastly, for the links, we are obviously playing 2 Battle Shogun of the 6 Samurai. I feel 3 is probably just like too much on honesty, because when you can try and resolve 1 to at least get you Gateway, the other one's just there if case the first one gets negated. So that's what they're really here for the most part, and just grab you the Gateway. For the other link 2s, we are playing 2 Assault, pretty much the same function for Shogun, except obviously Shogun just grabs you the Gateway, but Assault is just to get you the 6 ham to hand, but then obviously turboing out the level 1 tuner by sending the 1 equip spell. And lastly, we're playing just the Ball Sword and Ball Load, just for the fact that these can be like any like high level, high link monsters, or like probably like Appaloosa if you want for more negate, and yeah, just big end boss monsters from the extra deck. So that is it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this sort of thing. As many of long viewers of this channel will have seen, there's a lot of deck profiles that I've yet to still cover, and there's a lot of decks that I really want to cover, but because they're so like really irrelevant to the meta, they aren't exactly requested in a sense. So yeah, hope you guys like this sort of thing. But just give a like to the video, or just comment on the video and just say, yeah, we would like to see more of the other decks, and if so, I will get it would probably get Dale to ask me to do the rest of them or whatnot. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, happy dueling!